Hello,
Yes,
am I
sir.
audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good morning, all of you. Today, we are going to see lesson number 14, Substances in Common Use, Part 3. Myself, Ashok Gadge from Shajnagar BMC English School, English Secondary School, Chitakam, Trombe. We will just revise previous part 1 and part 2 quickly. We have seen important salt in day-to-day life. There were 4 important salts. First, table salt, that is sodium chloride, baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, washing soda, sodium carbonate, bleaching powder, calcium oxychloride. What are salts? Salts are the ionic compounds which do not have H plus and OH minus ions, and the cations, only one kind of cations and anions are the simple salt. Examples are there Na2SO4, K3PO4, and CaCl2. In Na2SO4, minus 2 charge on the SO4 molecule is fulfilled by plus 1 charge on 2 Na molecule. Next, in K3PO4, minus 3 charge on PO4 molecule is fulfilled by plus 1 charge of 3 potassium molecule. Next, CaCl2 plus 2 charge on calcium is fulfilled by minus 1 charge of 2 chlorine molecule. Now here there is no H plus ion or OH minus ion. Therefore, these are called as a salt. Now, what do we mean by acidic, neutral, and basic salt? Just we will go through the salt called as a neutral salt when pH value is 7. How it is made? It is made from strong acid and strong base. Then salt, which is called as a acidic, when pH value is less than 7, it is made from a strong acid and weak base. A salt is called as a basic salt when pH value is more than 7. How it is made? It is made from weak acid and strong base. Now we have seen some crystalline salts and the concept of water of crystallization. The water of crystallization means having a fixed number of molecules present in one formula of a unit of salt. There are some substances which we use in day-to-day life, such as alum, borax, Epsom salt, barium chloride, sodium sulfate. The water of crystallization is the number which is written in molecular formula in front of H2O molecule. In alum, it is 24 H2O molecule, therefore water of crystallization is 24. In borax, it is 10 H2O molecules, therefore water of crystallization is 10. In Epsom salt, it is 7, barium chloride, it is 2, and the sodium sulfate, it is 10 water molecule, therefore water of crystallization is also 10. Now we have seen what do we mean by soap. When oil or the animal fat is boiled with aqueous solution of sodium or potassium hydroxide, the sodium or potassium salt of carboxylic acid, that is fatty acid, are formed, and that is called as a soap. What do you mean by detergent? Detergent is a surfactant or a mixture of surfactant with cleansing properties when in dilute solution. We have seen also a difference between washing soap and bathing soap. In bathing soap, high grade fats and oils are used as a raw material. In washing soap, low grade fats and oils are used. Expensive perfumes are added in bathing soap. Cheap perfumes are added in washing soap. Bathing soap are the potassium salt of long chain fatty acids. Washing soap are the sodium salt of long chain fatty acids. Bathing soap are usually soft. Washing soap are usually hard. In bathing soap, these are free from alkali. It ensures that there will be no skin injury. but in washing soap, they contain some residual alkalis. Therefore, there are chances that it will harm to your skin. Then we have seen radioactive substance. Radioactive substances are the elements having higher atomic number, and they continuously, spontaneously emitting a invisible, highly penetrating and high energy radiation. Some of example are uranium, thorium, and radium. These are the substances having the property are called as the radioactive substances. The nucleus of those radioactive substances is unstable. Radiations occurring from that unstable nucleus. Now we have seen the next concept, that is isotopes. What do you mean by isotopes? Isotopes are those elements having same atomic number and different mass number. Isobars, the elements having same atomic mass number but different atomic number. We have seen uses of radioactive substances also in industrial field of agriculture, in the field of medical science. In industrial field, we have seen radiography, measurement of thickness, density, and level, luminescent paint and radioluminescence used in ceramic articles also. In field of agriculture, radioactive substances are used for higher productivity, food preservation, uh, as a tracer element in a research of various crop. In medical science, it is used for treatment of polycythemia, bone cancer, hyperthyroidism, and tumor detection and their treatment. Now we have seen hazards of radioactive substances and radiations. First, that is the main system in our body which affect is first is central nervous system, which is affected by radioactive radiations. Hereditary defects are generated by bombardment of radiation on DNA in the body. Radioactive radiations can penetrate through skin and it will cause skin cancer, leukemia. The radioactive pollutants which are created due to explosion enter the body through air and it is difficult to control them. Also, the radioactive pollutants released in sea, which will enter through the aquatic animals like fishes to our body. The radioactive paints on watch can also cause cancer. The radioactive isotopes like strontium 90 can enter body through the plants, fruits, flowers, cereals, milk, etc. And it can cause brain and bone cancer, leukemia. We have seen harmful effects of artificial food color. Food colors which are added in pickle, jam, sauce, they contain small amount of mercury and lead. And this can be harmful for those who consume on regular basis. The diseases like ADHD, that is attention deficit hyperreactivity disorder, can affect children due to excessive consumption of food with added food colors. Now today, in the third part, we are going to see first dye. What do you mean by dye? What are the effects? What are the uses? Then artificial colors, DO. Then we will see Teflon, powder coating. Then we will see anodizing and ceramic. In ceramic, porcelain, bone china, advanced ceramic. Okay, student, we will start with first part, that is dye, the colored substance which on applying to an article imparts that color to that article is called as a dye. Generally, the dye is soluble in water and it is insoluble in oil, often a mordant which is acting as a fixative to use, it is used to fix that color on that cloth. The plants are the main source of color for preparing natural dyes. Roots, leaves, flowers, bark, fruit, seeds, fungus, and pistils are used for making dyes. Even in Kashmir, a very good dye is made from saffron, which is used to dye fibers from which saris, shawls, and dress are made. And they are very, very costly. Many peoples are engaged in this occupation for their livelihood. The use of henna leaves to color hair is safe for our health. William Henry Perkin invented artificial dye in 1856. Till then, the natural dye were famous. Now, artificial dyes are very, very famous, and they are very much popular in our day-to-day life also. Artificial dyes are classified mainly into different parts on the basis of their chemical properties and solubility. The petroleum products and minerals are also used in the dye. Now we will see some uses. First, it is used for coloring the cloth and hair. Fluorescent color are to be used to make street boards that are visible at night. Dyes are also used for polishing leather, shoes, purse, and chappal. Now, which are the adverse effect of dye? Dyeing hair can have adverse effect like hair fall, damage to hair texture, burning in skin, adverse effect on eyes. The lipstick which contain a dye named ceramic, it does not affect lips, but it can cause your stomach to cause stomach disorders. The last one, excessive use of plants for making natural dyes will result into the deterioration of environment. Now, the second part, that is artificial color. What problems do you get after playing colors of Ranga Panchami, and why? Second question, which color will you use to prevent the occurrence of this problem? That is natural color. What problems do you have on painting the house and furniture? Now we will see in detail why it is necessary that artificial color are used cautiously. We regularly use artificial colors on Ranga Panchami, decorating the house by painting. The red color used on Ranga Panchami is very, very dangerous because it contains high proportion of mercury in it. This poses the risk like blindness, skin cancer, asthma, itching of skin, permanent blocking of sweat pores also. Therefore, it is necessary that artificial colors are used cautiously. Now, next topic, that is deo. Everyone knows about deo. It is the body odor is caused by bacterial decomposition of the sweat, and the deo is used to prevent this odor. Everybody likes fragrant deo to remain fresh by the whole day. School children's use deo on a large scale, and this large scale use of deo in this stage is the result of advertisement on television. Deo contain parabens like methyl, ethyl, propyl, benzyl, and butene, and also alcohol in a large proportion. Now, aluminum compound and silica are also used. Now, types of deo. First, ordinary deo. second, antiperspirant DO, and third, clinical DO. Now, first one, that is ordinary DO, it contains smaller proportion of aluminum. It decreases the odor of sweat. Antiperspirant DO, this decreases the extent of sweating, and it contains about 15% aluminum chlorohydrate. It clogs the sweat pores on the skin. Clinical DO, some people sweat heavily and it has harmful effects on the skin. Clinical DO is meant for such people. It contains 20 to 25% aluminum and it is used during the night. Now, harmful effects of DO. Aluminium, zirconium, these are the two compounds are most harmful chemicals in the DO. Disorders like headache, asthma, respiratory disorders, heart disease, these are likely to be occur without our knowledge. There is a possibility of various skin disorders and also a skin cancer due to aluminum chlorohydrate. Now we will move on to the next concept, that is Teflon. Teflon is used for coating cooking utensils and industrial equipment to avoid sticking. It is the polymer of tetrafluoroethylene. Roy J. Plunkett discovered the Teflon in 1938. The chemical name of Teflon is polytetrafluoroethane, C2F4N. Now, what are the properties of Teflon? The atmosphere and the chemical substances do not affect the Teflon. Neither water nor oil stick to that Teflon articles. High temperature do not affect the Teflon because its melting point is 3,327 degrees Celsius. Teflon coated articles are easy to clean. Now, uses first, it is a poor conductor of electricity. Therefore, Teflon cladded wires and parts are used in high technology electronic instrument. It is used for making non-stick kitchenwares. The colored metal sheets of two-wheeler and four-wheelers are given a Teflon coating to protect them from damage due to high temperature and rain. Now, next concept, that is powder coating. The powder coating is a method of applying a layer harder than the paint on the surface of iron object to prevent rusting. In this method, a polymer called resin, a pigment, and some ingredients are melt, mixed, cooled, and ground into a uniform powder. And this powder is sprayed on the polished metal surface by electrostatic spray deposition, that is ESD machine. Now, in this method, the particles of powder are given an electrostatic charge due to which the uniform layer of powder stick to that metal surface. Then the object is heated in the oven along with the coating. Now, the chemical reaction occur in the layer, resulting in the formation of long cross-linked polymeric chains. This powder coating is highly durable, hard, and attractive. Now, powder coating can be done on plastic and medium density fiber, that is MDF, board in day-to-day use as well. Now, we will talk about anodizing. A protective layer is formed naturally on the surface of aluminum metal by reaction with oxygen in air. In the anodizing process, this layer can be made of a desired thickness. Anodizing is done by electrolysis. Now we will see how it is done. Dilute acid is taken in the electrolytic cell and the aluminum article is deep in it as an anode. When electric current is passed, hydrogen gas is released at cathode and oxygen gas is released at anode. Now the reaction with oxygen occurs and the layer of hydrated aluminum oxide is formed on anode. That is, we have kept already iron article as an anode. So that layer will be formed on that iron article. This layer can be made attractive by adding different colors in that cell during electrolysis process. Now, the next part, that is ceramic. Ceramic is a heat resistant substance. It is formed by kneading an inorganic substance in water and then shaping it and hardening it by heating. Pots made by potter, Mangalore roofing tiles, construction build, pottery, terracotta articles. These are some examples of common ceramic articles and that we see around. Now, how that ceramic article is made? When clay is kneaded in water, shape, shape, and then fired in a clean at the temperature 1000 to 1150 degrees Celsius, a porous ceramic is formed. To overcome the porosity, the fired object is covered with finely ground glass powder, suspended in water, that is glaze, and is then fixed again. As a result, the surface of ceramic becomes shiny and its porosity disappears. Now, porcelain, it is the this is the hard, translucent, and white colored ceramic. It is made by using white clay called as a kaolin, which is found in China. Glass, granite, and mineral feldspar is mixed with kaolin and kneaded with water. Therefore, resulting mixture is shaped and fixed in a clean at temperature of 1200 to 1450 degrees Celsius. On firing again, after glazing, beautiful articles of porcelain are obtained. Now next, that is bone china. Bone china is made by adding some ash of the animal bone in the mixture of china clay, feldspar, and fine silica while making porcelain. Now this ceramic is harder than porcelain. Next, advanced ceramic oxides like alumina, that is Al2O3, zirconia, ZrO2, silica, SiO2, and some other compounds like silicon carbide, SiC, boron carbide, B4C, are used instead of clay for making advanced ceramic. This ceramic requires temperature 1600 to 1800 degrees Celsius and an oxygen-free atmosphere for firing. This process is called as a sintering. Now, ceramic, what are the properties and uses? The ceramic can withstand high temperature without decomposing. Ceramic is brittle, water resistant, and electrical insulator. Therefore, it is used as an electrical insulator for coating interior of clean, the outer surface of ship, and the blades of jet engines. The ceramic tiles, certain tiles of ceramic are fixed in the outer layer of the space also, uh, space shuttle. Some type of ceramics are used as a superconductors. Now it's time to question answer first. Chemical name of Teflon. Chemical name of Teflon is tetrafluoroethane. Which diseases are caused by artificial food colors? the blindness, skin cancer, asthma, itching of skin, permanent blocking of sweat pores. These are the diseases which are caused by artificial food colors. Next, write down the properties of Teflon. First, Teflon is not influenced by the atmosphere and chemical substance. Teflon coated articles are water and oil repellent. Teflon is resistant to high temperature. Teflon coated articles are easy to clean. Now, next question. What type of colors will you use to celebrate eco-friendly Rangapanchami and why? Answer. To celebrate eco-friendly Rangapanchami, natural colors made from plants can be used. By using natural colors, we can avoid harmful diseases like blindness, skin disease, and asthma. Why has the use of methods like Teflon coating becomes more common? Answer. Teflon is not influenced by atmosphere and chemical substance. Teflon coated articles are water and oil repellent. Teflon is resistant to high temperature. Teflon coated articles are easy to clean. Therefore, Teflon coating become more and more common. Now, next, the particles of powder are given an electric charge while spraying them to form a powder coating. Answer. The method of applying a layer harder than paint to the surface of iron to prevent rusting is called as a powder coating. In powder coating method, powder is sprayed on polished metal surface by ESD machine, that is electrostatic spray deposition machine. In this machine, the particles are given electrostatic charge to stick and a uniform layer of powder to the metal surface. Then the object is heated in the oven along with the coating. There will be chemical reaction between that layer which will result in the formation of cross-linked polymeric chain, and therefore the particles of powder are given an electric charge while spraying them to form a powder coating. The aluminum article is used as an anode in anodizing process. Give reason. Answer. Anodizing is done by electrolysis. In electrolytic cell, a dilute acid is taken and aluminum article is deep in it as an anode. When an electric current is passed, hydrogen gas is liberated at cathode and oxygen gas is liberated at anode. Now, there is a reaction with oxygen and anode, which is placed, that is aluminum article. There will be reaction between oxygen and aluminum to form a layer of hydrated aluminum oxide. Now, this layer can be made attractive by adding colors in that electrolytic cell. Next, certain types of ceramic tiles are fixed on the outer layer of space shuttle. Answer. Certain types of ceramic tiles are fixed on the outer layer of space shuttle. They are made up of alumina, zirconia, silica, and few oxides like SiC and B4C. These tiles require temperature of 1600 to 1800 degrees Celsius and an oxygen-free environment for firing. Now, these tiles are heat resistant, water resistant, and are electrical insulators. Now, therefore, the certain types of ceramic tiles are fixed on the outer layer of space shuttle. Write about artificial colors, the substances used in them, and their harmful effects. Answer. Artificial food colors are used for number one, red color, for yellow color, and for blue color, also for green color also. Now, excessive consumption of those colors can be detrimental to health. These artificial colors, food colors, cause diseases like ADHD, attention deficit hyperreactivity disorder. In small children, allergies, disorders of nervous system, and in some of case, it may lead to a cancerous growth also. Now, write down the uses. Anodizing. Anodized cooking utensils are like griddles, cookers, and pans are non-stick, scratch resistance, and can be easily cleaned. Anodized utensils are heat resistant, non-poisonous, long-lasting. Food cooks faster in those vessels. Now, uses of powder coating. Domestic appliances and windows are powder coated. They are long lasting and attractive in looking. They are used in drum hardware, automobiles, and many cycle parts. Now, uses of ceramic pots, which are made by potter, mangrove roof, mangrove roof tiles, construction bricks, pottery, terracotta articles. These are made up of ceramic dishes, crockery, flower pot, roof tiles. These are also made from these are also made from ceramic. Advanced ceramic is electric resistant, water resistant, due to which it is used in electrical instrument for coating interior of the clean and outer surface of the ship, blades of jet engines also. Certain types of ceramic tiles are fixed on the outer layer of space shuttle. Some types of ceramic are also used as a superconductor. Now, the next uses of artificial harm, write down the harmful effects of artificial dye. Dyes are used for coloring the cloth and hair. Fluorescent colors are used to make street boards which are visible at night. Also to polish leather shoes, purse, chappal, these dyes are also used. Write the harmful effects. Artificial food color. The colors which are used in pickle, jam, sauce contain lead and mercury in small quantity. Regular consumption may be dangerous to their health. Excessive consumption of food products contain colors. It can cause ADHD, that is attention deficit hyperreactivity disorder in small children. Tetrazine, sunset yellow, these are the artificial food color which are extensively used. Excess consumption of those food color can be detrimental to health. Now, the harmful effects of deodorant. Disorders like headache, asthma, respiratory disorders, heart diseases, these are likely to occur due to most harmful chemicals like aluminum zirconium compound, which is present in deo, aluminum chlorohydrates, which is present in deo, may be uh, may be the possible cause of skin disorder and also a skin cancer. Explain what you see in the following picture. This is the picture. Answer. The given picture is of powder coating, a method of applying a layer harder than the paint on the surface of iron object to prevent rusting is called as a powder coating. Now, in this method, polymer resin, pigment, and some other ingredients are melt, mixed, cooled, and ground into a homogeneous powder. This powder is sprayed on the polished metal surface by electrostatic spray deposition, that is ESD. Now, the particles are given electrostatic charge, due to which a uniform layer of powder stick to that metal surface. Then the object is heated in the oven along with the coating. That heating will result in the formation of a chemical reaction which is taking place between that powder and the metal surface, which result in the formation of long cross-linked polymeric chains. This powder coating is highly durable, hard, and attractive. In our day-to-day life, powder coating can be done on plastic or medium density fiber, that is MDF board also. Thank you. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. It's done.